Welcome to this week's edition of a segment I like to so eloquently refer to as Don't Do That. On this week's edition of Don't Do That, we're going to talk about how to square up your club face with your irons and hit more greens in regulation. Now I'll have this guy that comes in all the time that goes, Frank, I just cannot square up the club face, I cannot hit greens, and they have a downswing that looks like this. Don't do that. Instead, let's talk about how adding flexion to your lead wrist in transition will help you square up the club face and have you hitting more greens in regulation. Now your lead wrist could do one of two things from the top of your swing. It could either work into what's called extension, which is when your left wrist or lead wrist cups in the downswing, or it can go into flexion, which is when it bows and your knuckles start facing down towards the ground. Now when it goes into flexion, I want you to notice that the leading edge of the club is square with your spine angle, which will then help it be square through the rest of your golf swing. If you're struggling with hitting greens and your downswing is in extension, don't do that.